Koa, come here quick, you're not going to believe this.
Today we're looking for adders.
Today on Koa and Dad Adventures, we are on the hunt for the UK's only venomous reptile. And not only that, but the place we're going today apparently has the most elusive, rarest reptile that you could possibly see in the whole of the UK, the black adder. So we're on the search to see if we can find one. So come with us and let's see if we can find some adders, and more importantly, the black adder. We're going to be looking high and low through woodlands, through sandbanks and heathlands to see if we can find an adder, and more importantly to see if we can find the elusive black adder, the UK's rarest, most distinguished reptile you could possibly hope to find.
If you find an adder, you have to subscribe.
We're now middle of March, which is prime time for adders to start coming out, in particular the male adders. So we're only going to see male adders this time of the year. With how warm it's been, I'm really hopeful with this particular spot, but they're so rare and they're so hard to find. Their camouflage is unbelievably good. Where they live in particularly the sandier areas and heathlands, they blend so well into the natural environment. So it's going to be really, really tough. But between me and Koa, let's hope we can spot something.
Oh, I really want to find an adder because I really want to hold one. I think we should go this way. I think they're this way. Okay. Nothing. Jump. To the left. To the right. To the left. Jump. But this was Stone Beach. Then I said maybe. Bob, we should definitely go down there.
Koa, come here quick, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. We have just found a beautiful male adder. And it's just nestled down basking. There's actually two of them there. I'm going to zoom in on my phone.
I can see that.
So we can tell they're male by the black zigzag pattern down their back.
Oh, what?
The females are a much lighter pattern. And we know they're an adder.
It's moving.
We know they're an adder
It's moving.
because of the more of a slit formation in their eyes as opposed to the circle formation that grass snakes present. And these are absolutely stunning.
Okay, so today on Koa Dad Adventures, we are looking at a venomous adder.
There is another one just here. Shh, Koa. There he is, poking his head back out again. I mean, these animals are phenomenal. Look at how beautiful they are.
Adders!
What?
Adders!
This is adder number 3 of the day. I cannot believe how many we are seeing. It is absolutely ridiculous. This sandbank dune area is just thriving with adders. We were talking to someone down at the visitor centre down near the start of this trail, and they were saying there was a survey done last week of 22 just along this stretch of beach, which, considering it's only the males out at the moment, when the females come out, they're anticipating closer to 50 adders just in this stretch of beach. And we're talking 2 kilometres at most, which is unheard of. It's absolutely bewildering, and we're so lucky to be down here today and be seeing this. It's phenomenal. Look at how beautiful that is.
Pick them up. Oh, where? Wait, Daddy, come here. You won't believe what we found. Berry! Wow!
2 beautiful male adders. Actually, I think there's 3. I think we found 3 beautiful males. And again, the black zigzag formation is the giveaway that they are male, which are UK's only venomous reptile. And there's 3 here basking. They're absolutely beautiful. Koa, what an amazing find. What an amazing find. Huh?
Oh, look at him, he's moving. He's moving,
How
Daddy.
incredible is that?
Yeah.
Yes. High five, bro. On Koa and Dad Adventures, and we have found so many male adders. And in this particular spot, there's 3 in this shot. 2 vividly at the front, which is phenomenal. They're out here basking. We're at mid-morning. The sun's starting to just warm up enough for them to start presenting. And they look beautiful. Koa, what do you reckon about these? Huh? How amazing is this? And I'm quite close here, and this is not typically they'll feel vibrations, and when they've warmed up a little bit more during the day and they're a little bit more charged and full of energy, we probably wouldn't be able to get this close. They would have been long gone before we spotted them, or if we spot them, they're straight back into the brambles. But I think they're just a little bit docile still, which is good for us because we can get some great pictures. These are going to be picking up frogs, mice, anything that they can find laying in the brambles, anything that stumbles across them. Interesting fact around how they charge their venom is typically if you were to be bitten by an adder, it's what's known as a dry bite. So you've caught them by surprise and they've reacted to danger. In most cases, this bite is what's called a dry bite. So the venom glands are not actually sufficiently charged because they didn't think they needed venom for a prey. So when they're stalking their preys, mice, frogs in particular, they'll charge that venom gland once they've seen it. And once that's charged, then they can deliver a dose of venom that's actually going to take down the prey. Twist the handle.
This.
Twist the handle. Ah, we're stuck. Bro, twist the handle. All that snake hunting, finding snakes, finding venomous reptiles, and Koa can't even open the gate. Crazy boy.
What? I done it! I'll show you how I done it. Yeah? So I need to go down for you to see this. So I just stand it here. And then I done this. Then maybe roll that. So I stand it here a little bit wide. And I done this.
Yes.
Where?
Oh, interesting beetle.
What? Get him. Let me see. Oh, wait. Oh. Can I hold him? Behind us is UK's rarest snake, a black adder.
I cannot believe what we're looking at here. This is unbelievable. I'm shell shocked. We've actually found the UK's rarest reptile, the UK's rarest animal probably, or not far off. This black adder is beautiful. I cannot believe, I honestly am shell shocked. I can't believe we found one. I'm lost for words. It's stunning. It's got a melanistic touch to these creatures. So what that means is why they're black. They're normal adders, same species. They've just got an overproduction of black pigmentation, which is why they're presenting black. You can see it curled up here, and there's advantages and there's disadvantages to this animal being black. So it's early in the day, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and they're already out basking. So any bit of sunlight they're holding on to a lot easier than a normal adder because of that black skin. However, as you can see, it wasn't really that hard to spot. Within this sandy bank area, it doesn't contrast or camouflage in very well against the background, which makes it a big target here, particularly for buzzards, marsh harrier hawks, anything coming in off the sea here. Big gulls, ospreys are now coming in this time of the year. So it has its advantages, it has its disadvantages. But either way, this animal is absolutely beautiful. You can just see it poking its head up here. Oh my word. The cloudiness in its eyes is, like I was saying in the intro, that's now starting to look to shed its skin. So that's a telltale sign that it's ready to shed. The eyes have glassed over, the skin's coming off ready, and then in a few weeks that'll have a completely new shed and would have grown. Cover, what do you reckon about the black adder that we saw?
Sick.
So today's adder hunt could not have gone any better. It was phenomenal. We found the UK's rarest snake, the black adder, which we didn't just find one, we found two, which is unheard of. We are unbelievably lucky to have even seen that. That is crazy. We saw, I think, 7 male adders. Absolutely beautiful. Every single time we looked, every place that we thought there might be one, there was one just basking. It was stunning. So we're going to head back to the car. Coa's just finding his stick. He's so excited, honestly. The fact that we've seen so many today, I think it's 7. I think we've seen 7 adders and 2 black adders, which is unheard of. I remember watching Steve Backshall on Deadly 60 growing up and seeing an adder for the first ever time on television, and he was talking about the UK's only venomous reptile as part of the Viper family, and it just caught me off guard. It was just incredible. And then that fascination with snakes and looking for them in our back garden was, you know, it took over. It's amazing. And then since then, I remember seeing my first adder and the feeling that gave me when we lived down in Scrapby. And now giving Koa that same experience has just been so nice. And what an experience for him to see his first ever wild snake. Not only a first ever wild snake, the rarest reptile you could possibly hope to find in the whole of the UK.
Okay.
Koa, what do you reckon, ma? You happy?
Sick.
So good.